People, it's Dave with Lost Farms Homestead. We're at the Homestead in town today. I have gone to the Home Depot and picked up some lumber. These are 12-foot long 4x4s and some concrete right here. And we need, for the posts for the raised beds, we need 3-foot long posts. They're going to go 1 foot down, 2 foot up, and then we're going to frame around them and put the tin around the side of it. I had a couple of bags of concrete here, and the sawhorse is out, so I'm gonna measure and cut 3-foot chunks. I've got 4 at 12 foot, so that should give me 16 posts, and then I've got 1 left over in the shed or in the barn that I can use for the 17th one, and that should allow me to put in the posts for all of the interior raised beds, not the ones that are on the outside. So right now I'm going to cut these down, and then I'm going to get those put in the ground so that we have the framing for all of that. And then if I have time today, I'm going to frame up one of them, the one that's already set up, and get that all set up. And then if I still have time, I'm going to start doing the trenching for the hyper adobe. I need to get that hyper adobe around the bottom so that I can build the raised beds on the inside of that. So probably going to run out of dirt. I don't think I have enough dirt to do all of the hyper adobe that needs to be done. So depending on what happens, I'm hoping I can get maybe a tractor out here and do a little bit of excavating and earth moving and whatever. If not, I've got a giant pile of dirt right here that I can pull from, so I'll just throw it in the wheelbarrow and bring it over and use that if I have to. So right now I'm going to get these posts going. I'm going to get them cut down, get them lined out, and get them in the ground, and then we'll see how far we can get from there. So stick around. Thanks. Okay, see, new one. This is the new one. Her name is Harper. Yep. Okay, anyways, so.
Slight distraction.
Girl.
I know. It's so vicious.
All right, so I have measured and cut all of the 4x4 right here. So this is 17 pieces, and I actually cut 16. This one was left over from the last time. So, but we have 17 pieces now, which is exactly what I need to lay out the other 3 beds in there. So I'm gonna take a break for a few minutes because Hope's home from work right now. So I'm gonna take a few minutes and relax with her before she has to leave again, and then I'll get back on it. So stick around. Thanks. Right, so we're back out here again. I'm looking at this area right here. So if you look here, you can see this is where I have the one set up. This is where I'm going to set up the other one right down this line here. And we're going to come out even to this here off of that post, and then come out 4 feet and go all the way down, same thing, and then tie it back around. So I'm gonna lay that one out, and then we're gonna do one similar, exactly like this on the other side over there, and then exactly like this on the other side over there. And then I have to get the Hyper Adobe up before I can do any of the other ones. So right now I'm gonna work on these and see if I can get them situated before the end of the night and go from there. So stick around. Thanks. So I've got the holes dug for the posts. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 right there. And that'll make this in, this right here, all the way down. fill a bucket with water for the concrete, and then we'll start putting some posts in. So stick around. Thanks. Alright, so I've finished this one right here. You can see laid out right there. I got this corner here all the way over, back and down. So this here is going to be one long raised bed all the way through here to there, around like that. This is the walkway that's going to go in between, and then this bed will go across like this to here, and then there'll be another walkway same as over there on this side, and then that one will go all the way down, and then there'll be another one like this over here on the other side right here that'll go to there and then back. So those are going to be the 4 interior raised beds, and then there will be one continuous that's going to go right here. It'll come off of the door frame here and go that way all the way around the perimeter and back to here, and that one will be 2 feet wide, and it'll run around in here. So when you come off of here, the 2 feet, there will be a walkway from there to there through here, and it'll turn and go that way right down there. You'll have comes off, and there will be a walkway in between. So, all right. So that's in and setting right now. I got to lay out the other side and then the middle. It's actually kind of late. I smashed my hand. You didn't see it because the camera wasn't pointing at it, and it's actually kind of good because it was a little embarrassing. But I was laying this out over here, and I was watching the string line instead of watching my hammer swing, and I smashed my hand right in the top of the finger, and it hurts. So anyways, I don't know, I might lay that out tomorrow. This is a bit more work than I had expected, but it's Saturday right now, getting towards evening. You can see the sun's getting ready to set. I still got probably about an hour. I might lay out the other side and then just dig it tomorrow and plant it tomorrow. We got church in the morning, so I'll probably come in here after church and work on it for a few hours. We also have Monday off because Monday's the 1st. It is Hope and I's anniversary, so we're probably gonna go have a dinner date and all of that. So that'll be fun. Get us out of the house for a while. But I still have the day tomorrow after church, and then whatever I'm able to get done Monday. So we'll see how far I get. I'm gonna go pick up some more of these here. I have our good friend Pete. You might remember him from the dove hunting video. He was the one who was counting the doves. Pete, I helped him a couple of weeks ago take down his old chicken coop, and he's putting up a new one, and he had a bunch of that scrap come off. That's actually where that came from, and he had a bunch of that scrap come off of there, and he's got it laying around. So I'm gonna go pick that up probably tomorrow, hopefully tomorrow, and we're gonna use that for the outside of the beds once we get it all framed in. So yeah, I might piddle around a little bit here more tonight, and then we'll get on it tomorrow. So stick around. Thanks. Right, so we're out here again today. This is day 2, working on the garden shade structure out here. I have been to Pete's and picked up the siding here, the roof panels. This is quite a bit of panels. I mean, that is a lot of panel right there. I think we may be able to enclose all the beds. I hope. I would expect that we should be able to. We might even have some left over. I might put some on the roof. I mean, maybe. Anyways, so here's where we were. So this is where I left us off yesterday, right here. So this is the bed that I put in yesterday. You can see it runs all the way down, and then that one runs across the back. So I'm going to put this same bed right here over on this side where I've got this lined out right here. I need to get the string line set up and then dig the holes, but I'm going to put it right here, and then I'm going to match that one right here. So also, I don't know if you can see this, but I've got lines kind of scratched in the ground right there. That's the radius of where the pool for the fish is gonna go. So you can see how big around that's gonna be. I don't know if you can see that over there, but that's pretty big. And then the square lines, that's where the I want to put aquaponics in here. I got to work with it and figure out the system. I'm still working on that. But that's the line of the outline of where the hydroponics is going to go, and the pool for the fish right in here. So you can see that's pretty large right there. So anyways, that's going to be secondary. I need to get the beds done and get them filled. I believe we're going to have some dirt delivered on Wednesday this week, so I should be able to fill whatever beds I have done by then. Hopefully I'll have a few of them anyways. It is New Year's Eve today, and it is also Hope and I's anniversary, so we've got some plans later on tonight, so I won't be working too late. And then we don't work tomorrow because it's the holiday, so I'll be out here again tomorrow, and hopefully I can finish a lot of it. But we'll see how far we get. So I'm gonna sit up over here and start stringing out lines and digging holes, so stick around. Thanks. So I have finished I've finished the posts for the raised beds.
I think she's finished.
Yep, she's done. She had a
Eventful morning.
yes. Mm-hmm. Yep. So all right, anyways, okay, so let's see what we got here. All right, so here you can see,
Your mom.
so this right here is going to be the front. You can see where the lines are right there, this bed.
Drawn in the sand.
So there's that front bed to match the one in the back. And then this will be a walkway all the way through. And then this is the framing for this bed on the inside. And the one in the back here that we did yesterday, and this was done before, prior, and over here and all the way down this side. So you can see kind of how it's going to be in here once we get everything going. It is late and we're going to get ready and go and do our anniversary thing, so I'm going to call it for the night right now, and we'll come out tomorrow and do some framing around these and get some of those panels on and see how it looks. So
Anniversary thing
Show
or
my
crab boil with
surrounding
that friend.
trees.
yeah, we're going to do a crawfish boil with our friends, so it'll be good. Anyways, so here, let me get back here so I can get you a view of it. Grab that. Okay, I'll get you a view so you can see what I'm looking at here. Okay. So, oh, I got my, you know what? I got my shadow in it. I'm gonna come over here
Heaven forbid.
so that my shadow's not in it.
I sewed that thing on.
Okay. All right. Let's do it this way. Okay. So that's what I'm looking at right there. Yep. You can see all of the posts for the raised beds all the way through, and all the framing for everything in there. So, okay. All right. I'm going to call it right now.
Wow, don't even mention my tree. Right? Rude.
Okay, yeah, so True has been working on the berms around the trees. Here, let me show you. See, she's been working on the berms around the trees. I got another one over here. Oh, I got another one over here. Yep. And she's been working real hard today with us, so that's awesome. All right, now I'm gonna call it for the night. And we're gonna go get cleaned up and head over to our friend's house. So stick around, we'll be out tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Thanks. Right, so we're out here again today. It's day 3. We're out here every day. So you can see behind me where we left off. It is cloudy today. Look at the sky. That is awesome. We might be getting a storm. And the sun's right there. I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, 20% of rain today. So anyways, so we were out doing some other stuff earlier, planting some trees and moving some stuff around and doing some other stuff. But this is one of the projects that we got going out here.
We were gathering rocks for the pool.
Yeah, gathering rocks.
It gets hot
So-
in the summer.
So this is one of the things that we were working on here. We have a flow hive. I don't know if you've seen one of these before, but it's for bees.
From Australia.
And basically the idea is that rather than opening the whole thing up and pulling all of the parts out and spinning them, there's a key in the back. All right, sorry about that. Batteries died. Should have been checking. My bad. Anyways, as I was saying, so we have this flow hive here, and the way this thing works is this right here. This just gives you, this is an observation port, so you can see how they're all kind of mechanically stuck together, and how they're able to move. And what happens is that they make the honey and fill up all of those combs. And then there's a key, there's a key that goes in the back here. Where is it? Oh, there, that's the one spot. All right, I'm making a mess over here. Okay, back here. So right here, once this thing is all the way together, if you open this up, these are the channels, and then this down here opens up, and there's these ports right here, and you just pop these out, and then we have these tubes right here, and you hook that on, and you just turn the crank in here. You put the key inside of here, and there's a little crank, and it turns it, and it opens them up, and all of the honey drains down to there and comes out that hole through the tube, and you can collect it into jars, and it makes it where you don't have to disturb the hive at all, and the hive just does their thing. And then we have a lower one for them where they store their honey, so we're not disturbing their honey. And then this is what we take here, and there's a separator here, that the screen that keeps them separated. So that way we can just come out here, open up the back, click the key thing, drain out the honey, put it all back together and leave, and you never have to disturb the bees. It's very cool, good system. So we don't have any bees right now. We're just coming out here setting it up where we want to have it, and then eventually we're going to get some bees when it warms up a little. It's kind of cold right now, so but when it warms up a little, we're going to get some bees and start the hive, so that'll be fun. So keep an eye out for that video. So anyways, I'm going to stick this back together and set up over here, and I'm going to get this thing leveled out and set up. I'm right now leveling the base for it, and then we're going to assemble it on the base, and we'll just have it out here for the time being until we get the bees for it. So all right, I'm going to set up, and then we'll get this going, so stick around. Thanks. Alright, so I've already set this part of it up here on the base, and I've got it level. This is good right now, nice and level both directions. So you want to make sure that when you're setting this up that you set it level, because you don't want it to be sloppy, because the bees, they'll get I mean, I suppose it wouldn't be very super detrimental as long as it's not like sloped or something like that, but level is probably best. So I'm gonna stick these guys on here just to get it a little wider across the bottom, because these blocks here are not wide enough to support the bottom here. This is the base, so these boards here on the base are too far apart, so this will hold it better on the base like that. So we're putting these ones on here for the base like that. So I wanna, that's good, go with that, that'll work. Okay, and this one, this is the base that goes on next, and we need to get combs for inside of here that go inside of here. So this is the base right here that goes in, and we need to get the combs that go inside of here, because this is where the bees live and where their honey goes for theirs. And this is the part that opens up and lets the bees in and out. So, and you can adjust how far open this is. I think this actually goes, where does that go? Yeah, I'm not sure. I think you have to attach it if you want to use it, and then it opens and closes so that you can adjust how much access they have in and out. You can make it a lot or a little, and that is adjustable. I'm going to put this inside here for the time being. Okay, and these I'm going to put inside here for the time being. So this is the separator, which keeps the queen in the bottom. See, this is big enough to allow the worker bees to come through so they can make honey and do everything up above, but it keeps the queen bee down below so that she can't get up into here. So, all right, and then this is the main part right here. This is where our honey gets collected and made up in this top part so that we can collect it once they have it all made. So this goes on here like this, and we have observation on either side so we can check it and see how much honey is in there. Because if there's only a little bit of honey, you're not going to want to harvest. You want to wait until they have a good amount of honey to harvest so that you're, have something to harvest. So, okay, and then this is the top, which goes right on here like this. There we go. All right. And that is the flow hive. So stick around, some future episodes we'll be putting bees in here. Right now we're just setting it up, getting it set, and then yeah, eventually we'll be putting bees in it. So that's that. All right, thanks. So yeah, the front of it's inside the hole, so I'm not too concerned about it right now, but yeah, that's a large animal right there. Scared me. Wasn't sure what it was. That's a big one, but it's okay. The pokey side's on the inside, so yikes. That's a beast. Look at him. All right, I'm gonna get away from here. Yikes. Yeah, I've not seen that before. Huh. All right, so we do have snakes out here. Note to self. Yeah, that's probably a gopher snake. It didn't look like a rattler. That didn't have a rattle on the end of it, so I don't think it was dangerous to us. But yeah, it was a little startled me when I first saw it. I didn't know what it was. It's like, whoa, alrighty then. Yeah, all right, fun stuff. Okay, back to work. Bye.